episode of Full Metal Classic. I am your host, Cameron, the conductor Holzman, and we've got a wonderful group of guys here to play today. So let's get to some introductions. First up, we have got Malcolm. Malcolm, how's it going?
I'm going good. I've got my cuddly toy mascot with me, and I'm ready to win.
All right, and we've got Tony, or whoever has taken over Tony's body and is doing crazy things right now. Whoever this is.
Hello. This is what Futureware is because Joseph being in a match, one half of the team champion. I knew I had to do a lot of research, so I went to the future and I saw my ass getting kicked multiple times. But I think I have a way of beating him. This is what you wear in the future. This is what you wear in particular, Cameron. You do look affectionate.
I don't know if we're ever going to get to that point, Tony. We've got Joe Hot Fuzz Fairley. Joe, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's my 30th birthday today, so I'm doing what I do best, spending it with friends and family, drinking too much, eating too much, and proving to random nerds on the internet that I know more about movies than them, or at least trying to.
Fair enough. Happy birthday. Let's see if we can get you a win as a present. Up next, we've got Jack, the Joker Pinchuk. Jack, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. How are you, Cam?
I'm doing good. And finally, we've got Joseph, the Algorithm Olivas. Joseph, how's it going?
Not too bad so far.
All right. Well, then, in that case, we are going to quickly go over the rules for the people watching at home, and then we're going to get into it. So our first round, you're going to have 8 questions. You're going to write down on your whiteboard or your piece of paper, whatever you choose, and you're going to have a time limit to answer it. It's going to be 20 seconds when I finish asking the question. At the end of that 20 seconds, I'm going to call on you one at a time. You're going to show me what you've written down and answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you don't get a point. At the end of the round, whoever has the lowest number of points gets eliminated. The only other thing to know right now is that you have 3 repeats to use throughout the match. If you either need to stall for time and need more time to write down an answer or things or something, or if you didn't hear if you don't think you heard the question properly, you can ask for a repeat. If you didn't get it right because of technical issues, please ask for a technical repeat, and I won't charge you for it. But please be honest about the technical repeat thing, because no one wants someone who's a dick like that. So.
Technical repeat for the story of my James Bond exhibition match.
that explains how you beat me.
So, all right. The only thing I'm going to say is try and keep both hands on screen at all times so that we can make sure you're not cheating. And I think we are going to get going with this. Sound good?
Yeah.
Everybody get to go? All right. So, your first question today comes in the category of animated movies. In Monsters, Inc., where does Randall end up at the end of the door chase? I need you to be moderately specific. I don't need, like, the extremely specific location, but I need the general type of place that he is in. And we are going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. And we are going to start with Malcolm.
I have no idea. So for the most horrible place no one wants to be, and that's in Donald Trump's office.
Political humor.
Incorrect. Tony.
Himalaya Mountains.
That is incorrect. Joe.
Is it North Pole?
That is incorrect. Jack.
Randall, the trailer.
I will take a trailer.
Oh God.
A trailer home?
Trailer home. I would have taken trailer park, anything along those lines. That is correct. He ends up in a trailer and they beat him real bad.
Oh, yeah.
He beats him with a
My
broom.
favorite animated movie.
All right. Your next question is in the category of horror films. What is the name of the demon that possesses Reagan in The Exorcist? I have never seen this movie because I don't like horror films. Although my water bottle might suggest otherwise.
It's decent.
I work at a haunted house and I don't like horror films. The irony is real. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start with Tony.
Palooza?
Ooh, you're close, but no. Joe?
I didn't know, so I went for the one from Conjuring 2. I just said Valak.
That is incorrect. Jack?
I did not know, so I just went and named my demon dog.
Joseph?
So
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu is the correct answer. And Malcolm?
I know now I blanked on it. I just put Balthazar, but I know it's Pazuzu.
I mean, you take a guess where you can. Something's better than nothing. All right. Your next question is in the category of Oscars. And I'll give you a bit of extra time on this to think. Not that the extra time to think will help too much. How many times has Meryl Streep been nominated for an Academy Award for acting?
Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll give you extra time, but it probably won't help too much. So, we'll see what happens. Meryl Streep, she's been nominated, at least twice, something like that. And we're going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Joe.
6.
You're a bit low there, Jack.
26.
You're a bit high there, Joseph.
Yep.
23.
Ooh, you're closer, but still a bit high, Malcolm.
21.
21 is the correct answer. Tony,
Uh,
How about 11?
the correct answer was 21. And the films are, I'm not going to name all 21.
You don't even know all 21.
Your next question comes in the category of drama films. What is Eddie Cabot's nickname in Reservoir Dogs?
Can I get a repeat?
Yeah, absolutely. Did you cut out or like technical or?
No, I just didn't hear the first.
Okay. What is Eddie Cabot's nickname in Reservoir Dogs? I like this movie. I've seen it a few times. Not my favorite Tarantino. Not my least favorite Tarantino. We're gonna
My
go
favorite thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start with Jack.
Mr. White.
Is incorrect. Joseph.
Nice guy, Eddie.
Nice guy Eddie is the correct answer. Malcolm.
I put Mr. Pink.
Tony.
I actually agree with Malcolm. It is actually Mr. Pink. Gives a damn point.
And Joe.
No, I didn't have it.
All right. We've also got Caleb who said Mean Joe and then went, oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. It's nice guy Eddie.
Hey, Cameron, can I just take you aside quickly?
What?
Can I just have a quick conversation with you?
No.
No, I just need to say, I don't know if you've been noticing the bit I've been doing, but I've been stripping off a piece of clothing every time I got a question wrong. I'm now at the point where I need you to ask me easier questions. Otherwise, this is going to end up being a mature show.
Tony, this is a family show and I have no problem removing you for nudity.
But I'm just warning you, dumb. If you want to make the questions like, how many films have I been in? I just make them really simple for me. I don't have to lose my dignity.
I mean, it's bold to say that you could lose it at this point, but Joe has vanished. Oh no.
What happened? What the hell?
Yeah, Joe, I can't see you. Yeah, I'm gonna. All right, we're just gonna wait a second for Joe to reconnect, and then we're gonna get right back to the show. The joys of live entertainment.
I should have wasted all that bit about me stripping off until now, shouldn't I? I should have used that bit right now.
I legitimately didn't notice. I was just like, "Oh, the sunglasses are off. Thank goodness."
Nice guy, Eddie. The guy playing Nice Guy Eddie, Chris Penn. The movie that introduced me to Chris Penn was Beethoven's Second when I was a kid.
All right, wait, Joe's back.
Sorry about
All right,
that.
Joe, say something.
That never happens.
All right, we got you back, and we are going to move on to our next question, which is in the category of movie quotes. In what comedy sequel will you hear the quote, And over here, our bass player, the Duke of Spook, the Doc of Shock, the man with no tan. Please say hello to Death himself, the Grim Reaper. I love how Tony has put the glasses back on so that he has something to remove if he gets this wrong.
Yep.
I appreciate the effort, good
You're
sir.
welcome.
We are going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are going to start with Joseph, I believe.
This is a guess. Major League 2.
Is incorrect. Malcolm.
Brian Michaels would be upset with all of us if we get it wrong. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
It is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Joseph apart! Wow,
Oh,
brilliant!
Joseph, who's a member of Team Wild Stallions, gets the question wrong. Tony.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
And Tony is on the board. Joe.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Joe literally put a gif of the
I
Grim
know.
Reaper from that movie in our chat earlier. Jack had a question mark.
No, not a clue.
All right.
I'm going to turn these off because I hurt me.
sorry, Brian.
Our next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Oh,
And
No.
there's, I swear I wrote this before Wednesday when or Tuesday when the random match went up. What James Bond film had the theme song "Writings on the Wall"? Everyone rushes to their boards. It's not like 2 people in our group were in a James Bond centric match not less than a week ago.
No, 2
One
of us
with
weren't.
eight.
One of us was. The
We're
other
gonna
one
go
was there
five.
just to be funny. And one of us wrote
3,
it.
2, 1, and we will go to Malcolm.
Quantum of Solace.
Is incorrect. Tony.
Spectre.
It is Spectre. Joe.
Spectre.
Joseph.
Spectre.
And I skipped Jack by accident. Jack.
yes, you did.
Spectre. All right. So our next question comes in the category of new-ish releases.
Oh, new.
Oh,
How we
New-ish.
fucking
It's a new release, but it does not fit within the official Full Metal guidelines for new releases, so I just added the ish on the end. In what 2018 film will you find characters such as Catholic priest Daniel Flynn, singer Darlene Sweet, and cult leader Billy Lee? It's a 2018 film, hence the term new-ish, because that's the rules around here.
I'm pretty sure that falls into new release category still.
I believe with Full Metal, it's now only movies from 2019 at this point.
Fair.
Because we're more than halfway through the year, I believe is how it works. And
Fair
3,
enough.
2,
Repeat the question.
and that is a repeat from Malcolm. In what 2018 film will you find the characters Catholic priest Daniel Flynn, singer Darlene Sweet, and cult leader Billy Lee?
Cameron, Catholic priest, singer, cult leader. Which one would you rather be?
Singer.
Cult leader.
I'm a Broadway boy.
I
I'm
think
through and through. Singer all the way. 5,
Catholic priest.
Cult leader.
3, 2, 1, and we'll start with Malcolm.
I didn't finish it. I put Bad Times at the El Royale, but I didn't finish the Royale.
I can't give it to you if you didn't finish writing it. Tony,
Bad Times at the El Royale.
it is the correct answer, though. Joe,
Bad Times at the El Royale.
check,
Bad Times at the El Royale, one of my favorite movies from last year.
and Joseph.
Grim Reaper's gonna haunt me. Bad Times at the El Royale.
All right, and we have one more question for y'all in this round from the category that always ends our rounds, actors and actresses. Which actor has played a famous American outlaw, a United Nations investigator, a Marvel superhero, and a classic Greek hero?
The sound cut out when you said the first one.
Oh, all right, I will repeat the question then.
Thank
Which actor has played a famous American outlaw, a United Nations investigator, a Marvel superhero, and a classic Greek hero? I have seen most of these films, but not all of them.
You should go out and watch them.
I've heard good things about the one I haven't seen, and I liked the other. I liked two of them, and one of them is fine.
Mm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are going to start with Joe.
Eric Banner.
Is incorrect. Jack.
Not a clue. No idea.
Joseph.
I also said Eric Bana.
You guys are close. Malcolm.
Brad Pitt.
It's Brad Pitt.
I erased Brad.
And Tony.
Cockney rhyming slang for a word I can't say because we're trying to be a family show. Brad Pitt.
The Marvel superhero almost threw me off that I realized he was in Deadpool 2. So
Yeah.
The films are he played a famous American outlaw in the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. He played a UN investigator in World War Z. He played a Marvel superhero in Deadpool 2 as the Vanisher. And he played a classic Greek hero in Troy.
I had Brad Pitt and I erased it.
You had Troy and you just couldn't make it work.
Weirdly, I got it from UN Inspector.
And with that, we are at the end of our first round, and this is going to be an interesting one. In the lead, we have Joseph with 5 points, followed by Tony with 4 points. And then we have a 3-way tie between Malcolm, Jack, all at 3 points. So, Joseph, what I need from you is I need you to choose either box office or Rotten Tomatoes.
To make the math easier, let's go Rotten Tomatoes.
Lovely. And Tony, I need you to pick movie number 1 or movie number 2.
Odds 1, even 2. So that's an odd. So 2.
Okay, then. That's all right.
I love these glasses. Can you tell?
You're very interesting, and I think they're quite cool, actually. So, movie number 2. All right. So, for those of you that have never seen or done a tiebreaker before, here's how it works. I'm going to give you a movie, and you're going to have to write down and get as close to the Rotten Tomatoes score of that film as possible. Okay? You're going to have the same amount of time that you would on a regular question, so you're going to have 20 seconds to think. I need you to get as close as you can to the Rotten Tomatoes score for Battlefield Earth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Has anyone-
do not mess around here. We pick movies that people have heard of and know somewhat.
Has anyone actually seen Battlefield Earth?
4,
No.
3, 2, 1. Board's up, and we're going to start with Malcolm.
I'm thinking there's some critics out there that did love it. I'll put 15%.
Jack.
23%.
And Joe.
17%.
Going home. Furthest away from the critic score of 3%. It is going to be Jack. Jack, you played a good game. You made it to the tiebreaker, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. It's a terrible film. Joseph had 0. That's a common guess I had from testing, but I'm going to have to take you off the screen. Take care, brother.
Beat my score of 1.
Yeah, there you
That's all
go.
that matters.
And we are down to 5. So,
I very rarely make it to this stage.
Yeah, no, because you're not sleep deprived.
So now we move on to round 2. So for round 2, we are going to we're going to have each of you pick a number or 2 if you're the player in the lead, and we're going to spin a wheel. Whoever's number comes up is going to get to pick what category we play in round 2, but there's going to be one number that no one has, and if that comes up, we're going to be doing the secret category. So what I need Joseph to give me 2 numbers between 1 and 6.
1 and 6. Okay. Number 2 and Number 6.
Number 6. All right. Tony, I need you to give me a number between 1 and 6 that is not 2 or 6.
5. The glasses have spoken.
The glasses have spoken. All right. I'm going to go with Malcolm because he was closer on the tiebreaker. Malcolm, give me a number.
1.
1. And Joe, do you want 3 or 4?
4.
4. That means that 3 is going to be our magic number today. We are going to spin the wheel, even though you can't really see it, but I'm going to show you that it's spinning. Woo! And our number today is 6, which means Joseph is going to be able to pick the category for this round. Joseph, would you like to hear what lovely things we have on the table for you today?
Yes, please.
All right. So we have got films featuring drag queens. We have got Canadian films. We have got movies with the word wind in the title. We have got movies with the names of metals in the title. And we have got movies with the word full in the title. Or if you don't want any of those, you can pick today's secret category. So
Hold on.
remind you, pick the secret category. Each question is worth 2 points instead of 1.
Right. The last one, words that have full, you said?
Movies with the word full in the title. Yeah.
Oh, F-U-L-L.
F-U-L-L. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
The joke is that there's full and then metals.
Right.
I don't get the reference.
Pick the metals.
Pick drag queens. It's like my Saturday nights.
They could be Bond films in the metals. Gold.
Let's I'm curious to what metals are in those titles. So let's movies with metals in the title.
Movies
Okay.
with metals in the title.
The
It
waste
has
it.
been in the game since my first show hosting, and we are finally getting to play it. Let's see what we've got today.
There better be some
Our
gold
first
things.
question
Gold
in the
things.
category of movies with metals in the title is the 2015 comedy The Bronze is about a woman coaching what Olympic sport? So if you're wondering what kind of medals are going to be in the list, bronze is one of them.
Cameron, if you had to do an Olympic sport, what would you choose?
I would choose not being there.
I would
5,
be synchronized swimming. I think that's where my
3,
life is calling.
2, 1, and we're going to start with Malcolm.
I mean, I'll let you have it because bronze is actually technically not a metal, but it's gymnastics.
It is gymnastics, and bronze is technically a medal, but it's not a periodic medal. Tony,
Oh shit, I went volleyball.
Joe,
I took a stab in the dark, but I said gymnastics.
and Joseph.
Gymnastics.
That is correct. Your next question. In Silver Linings Playbook, Bradley Cooper's character smashes a window after throwing a book out of it. What author is the book by?
I can't read. This is insulting, sir.
Oh, it's such a great movie. It's such a great scene.
He was taking the Josh Mahuga quote, put down the book, pick out the remote, quite literally.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to start with Tony. Did you write anything?
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
Is incorrect. Joe
Charles Dickens.
is incorrect. Joseph.
Ernest Hemingway.
It is Ernest Hemingway. And Malcolm.
Well, that means my Harper Lee answer is wrong.
Kimberly is incorrect. The book was A Farewell to Arms.
Oh god, that book is dreadful.
Probably why he threw it out of a window, Tony.
Yeah, probably. Ernest Hemingway, the person that everyone that wants to sound pretentious says they read. Because, dear God, he's a massive douche.
All right, your next question.
And that was book review.
What is the name of the robot that Hugh Jackman and Dakota Goyo train as a fighter in Real Steel?
Oh,
And for the record, yes, I did pick a different medal for each question. So just wait for our next question, which is going to be about Captain Aluminum. Sorry, Aluminium, Tony.
Thank you.
Damn
All
right.
right, give you 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, Malcolm, you've got one more left. What is the name of the robot that Hugh Jackman and Dakota Goyo train as a fighter in Real Steel? Yeah. I actually do enjoy this movie. It's stupid, turn your brain off fun.
It's a lovely film. I'm now.
It's Rocky with robots.
It's not my favorite movie starring Hugh Jackman and Dakota Goyo together, though, because there's
What's the other one?
Rise of the Guardians. 3,
Our
1.
Nation,
We
2, 2.
start with Joe.
Is there any chance it's Wolverine?
It's not Wolverine. Joseph.
Is it Jeremy Adams' nickname Adam?
It is Jeremy Adams' nickname, Adam. Malcolm.
Yeah, I went with the X-Men reference to it, but X-19.
And Tony.
I got it right. Adam.
Oh,
All right. And your final question in the category of movies with metals in the title. In what film does John Malkovich play one of the three musketeers? There was a match a couple weeks ago that was all about the three musketeers for the secret category. And that was a great running joke for that round.
it was. It really was.
Just 3 questions in a row of who played Aramis in insert.
I mean,
insert
all the metals, no Goldfinger, no gold.
Sorry, did someone call for a repeat?
No.
Two.
He's just
One.
bitching better with no bong questions because
All
they're
right,
the
we
only
will
one who can
start
answer.
with Joseph.
I had a question about this in one of my earlier matches. The Man in the Iron Mask.
It is the man in the iron mask. Malcolm,
I did again. I just put the Iron Curtain. I had the right metal. Damn it.
you had the right medal. Tony
Man in the Iron Mask.
and Joe.
The Man in the Iron Mask.
All right, so that will bring an end to our second. In first place, we have Joseph with 9 points, followed by Tony with 6, followed by Joe with 5, and unfortunately, Malcolm with 4 points. You have been eliminated. You did a good job. I'm gonna have to take you out. Take care, brother.
Bye.
And we are down to 3. All right, so round 3 is going to work like this. You're going to get 5 questions, and it's going to be whiteboard answers. If you get it right, you get a point, but if you get it wrong, you lose a point. Go until either we are done all 5 questions or until everyone has been mathematically eliminated except for our winner. Just to give you a recap, going into this round, all 3 of you have all of your repeats left. So,
Sorry, can you repeat that?
no. All right, so your first question in our third round is going to be, who voices Moses' brother Aaron in The Prince of Egypt? As people who watch Around the Fan Leagues know, I am a massive fan of this movie. I love it so much. It's just so good. We're going to do 5, 4.
Repeat.
That is Tony's first repeat. Who voices Moses' brother Aaron in The Prince of Egypt? Tony just doesn't like this movie because Prince is in the title, I'm guessing.
No, I don't like it because of being a former youth worker at a church. I've had to watch it constantly.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will start with Tony.
I'm wrong, but shot in the dark. Val Kilmer. I know he's
Val
Moses.
Kilmer voices Moses. Joe
Ken Branagh.
is incorrect. Joseph,
Jeff Goldblum.
it is Jeff Goldblum.
Ah, because when I think of biblical epics, I think of Jeff Goldblum and his naked chest.
There you go. I mean, there is nothing more epic and biblical than Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. Am I right?
Can I get a quick recap of how the scores are? Real
No, you
quick?
can't.
So right now, Tony is at 5, Joe at 4, and you're at 10. So
Okay.
Your next question is, in the Golden Compass, what is the name of the massive church organization that has power over most of the world? You might also know this if you read books. Who am I kidding? Tony has been very vocal about the fact that he doesn't do that.
I actually do. But I just hate this writer with a passion. He's a massive douche.
3, 2, 1. We will start with pens down. We will start with Joe.
Spectre.
Is incorrect. Joseph
If I did my math wrong, I'm almost there, but Magisterium?
is correct, and Tony.
I just started the Trinity.
And your winner, Joseph, the algorithm Olivas, the Magisterium was the correct answer, winning with a score of 11 points. Joseph, you finally came back to Classic and you got a win. How does it feel?
It feels good, but it feels kind of disappointing. Because it should, I know. It should not have been 11. It should have been 12 points because of that Grim Reaper question in round 1. But on the bright side, I swept round 2 with the medals, and the game ended with question 2 in round 5 in the final round. So I can finish on a high note. I think it feels better than how I started.
Absolutely. We will go to our runner-up, Tony. Tony, you keep getting second place.
I'm always surprised, mate, with you. Just let me marry you, for the love of God.
On my Sunday show, you've gotten second
I
place.
have. Just marry me, for the love of God. Here. Come on, will you marry me?
I'll pass. No, thank you.
Oh.
I'm sure one of these times you're gonna show up and it's gonna end up getting you first place.
I'm not going to have secretly one of the best players just hide there and say, oh, I'm not really that good. I should have got 12 instead of 11. I should have just crushed you all. Like, I'm secretly one of the best players out here. And just like, I'm just going to just sell myself short. Like, Joseph, what the hell are you doing, man? You are literally like top tier potential. You're like, are you in the chat going, oh, you might have a shot, Tony? No, you're like on Jeremy Adams that level. You played for a tail.
Well, the thing is that the past few times you've made it all the way to round 3. That's not like
luck.
But at least you're making it to round 3.
You're good. I'm not. Take the credit.
And finally, we are going to go over to Joe. Joe, you made it to round 3. How does it feel?
Yes, first time I've made it to round 3. To be honest, it'd be nice to play a match where I'm not doing a tiebreaker in round 1, but as long as I keep doing well in the exhibition matches, I'll keep up in my game, and I'll keep coming back.
Absolutely. Well, with
Well done, Joseph.
is going to bring an end to today's episode. Oh, sorry.
No. Sorry, I was just saying good game to the other guys as well.
All right. Well, with that, we're gonna bring an end to today's episode of Full Metal Classic. So I have been Cameron, the conductor, Holzman, and on behalf of Tony, Joe, Joseph, Malcolm, and Jack, thanks for watching. Good afternoon, everybody.
I'm hiding my.
I'm gonna leave this time. I'm not.